A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Where's those damn vets gonna show up, Mulligan?
the federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. I need to think through the facts of the case. Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I did not want to stop. No, sure not.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Nah. Doesn't look right. Think, Saga. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. have to work this out on the case board. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
So, it's a pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
bet you can trust me. Well, I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Welcome back, Anderson.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. Crime books. But he really hates the movies. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly. Before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these... hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Jesus, Charlie.
Man, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you as comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swamp-ass city.
Change of topic, please.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
Oh, dear. Cute.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect. It is the finest entertainment town like ours has to offer. Happiest day of the year.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
I got you both
have
some
you
coffee.
here. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you. I'm set for coffee. Your deputy said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Yes. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Cult of the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. These cultists may have dropped.
Wow, but how did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Hello.
Out of the ordinary. Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know. So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
How touchy these rural types can be.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated. Water. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? Same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Waiting for her. Here he was. Brother. It brought you here. Get out of my house.
He vanished. He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
The blame is on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor. The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
I can't get through this. Like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth.
Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
It won't open. Can't be opened on this side. Dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
They're a fine pair.
Take it easy.
A smart choice.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have.
Yeah.
Can you
We
call
need
it in,
backup.
Casey?
The Bright Falls case? Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come. Clean, and
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area
Hello.
signs.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. That's all for now.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Steven?
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Oh, now we're talking.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved. Forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far. What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake. What?
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle? The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Hey. Smoke.
Many enemies. A.
Smoke नहीं है क्या यार अपने को? It's too late.
Nice. Gun here.
26, 22.
Dizzy's down.
50.
Spike
What's up,
planted.
fam?
Last player standing.
Got
Nice. ओमेन अपन दोनों एक खेल लेते हैं इनको साइफर के साथ
नहीं ये खेलूं मैं
हाँ साइफर खुद ही खेलो मैं और ओमेन ही खेल
Fall back. Go and see.
मैं बहुत गंदा घुस रहा हूँ वो ध्यान से फास्ट कर रहे हैं बिल्कुल
क्योंकि स्मोक नहीं है ना अपने पे मतलब टाइम पे नहीं आ रहा है
Come on, little homies. Let's get it.
ये स्मोक कर दो ओमेन अरे बहुत दूर से स्मोक ब्रो इधर ही है
Shadows
A huevo. Nice. A huevo. Nice. Blow him up, Mosh.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
there is
This party's just begun.
ले गया को ओमेन ये ले
I can buy you.
I need a drop. Thanks.
it's okay never mind
Armor.
Gun here.
Take it. खा ले भाई.
Time to jump.
Done that.
Jet है stay guys. पे एक ही था. ये जाएंगे. जल्दी रोटेट मत करो भाई जब तक मिनी मैप पे दिखता नहीं.
Yeah. Right there.
Spike planted.
Mosh pit.
घुसेगा. Flash दूं.
कर दो उसको ले
देखना जेट आ सकता है वेंट से केयर.
बढ़िया 4v2 winnable
One enemy remaining.
care heaven
कर डिफ्यूज कर.
heaven
Nice यार Omen, how did you get 3? इतनी आसानी से कैसे करा हूँ?
ओमेन ने गोली चलाया और
भाई मैं इसे बॉडी ब्लॉक भी कर रहा हूँ फिर भी इसने 3 बंदे मार दिए उठा के.
उनका स्मोक स्टडी है they won't be able to smoke too much.
Take him down. Nah. Saw you, Mosh.
एक here.
No sound yet.
Hey, what's good?
I suggest you move.
Dizzy's up top.
Sure. Thank you.
Ready.
One enemy remaining.
I'm good for 3.
Sovereign Phantom.
Oh, Sovereign Phantom.
Anyone have any splints? I may have jammed my fingers.
A huevo, nice.
भाई मरा तो सिर्फ मैं फिर भी कोई कैरेक्टर डाला नाइस.
यार
सीरियल सरेंडर भाई. इस बंदे को गेम में 3 सरेंडर डालना भी आता होगा.
साइफर सेटअप कर लो यार.
Oh yeah.
Mid to be.
Yeah.
nice shot.
Nice.
भाई ये क्या शॉटगन मादर गन है उसमें शॉटगन छोड़ दिया उसने छोड़ दिया उसने शॉटगन छोड़ दिया शॉट रे
ए प्ले इधर मैं डिकोय कर रहा हूं उधर
Raise, you powder keg. Nice work.
Nah.
भाई एक भी गोली मिस नहीं करी भाई 4 चलाई 4 किल का जब सारे बेचारे साइफर को पुश कर रहे थे
Aguas, keep your guard up.
अल्ट करके घुसेगा
What's up, fam? Go and see.
है पे गार्ड मल्टीपल भी देख लेगा साइफर
देख रहा हूं
दो आरएनडी के रेज और गेको नाइस
80 ऑन रेज दोनों
आने दो ना ट्रैप से आने दो
साइफर लर्क हो सकता है बी के अंदर सिटी कहीं भी हो सकता है
गेको के साथ टाइमिंग हो गया सही दिख रहा था
बनाओ ट्रक साइफर आ सकता है वो बी के ऑलरेडी
Go and be.
Careful city omen stairs
30 seconds left.
आ गया वेंट्स है सही
यही है ये जाओ मत
I know exactly where you are.
Landing है
10 seconds.
Room to plant.
Nice.
Spike planted.
No, man, he planted.
और ट्रैप है डिफ्यूज कर
दे स्टिक कर दे ट्रैप में फंसेगा मार दी
Never had a doubt. Let's keep it going.
रिवर किस पे
I need a drop. Thanks. I need a drop.
भाई पूरे
भाई
दिन
ऑफ कौन सी है साइफर
ऑरेंज चाहिए ना देखो
नहीं है भाई ऑफ की स्किन नहीं है
I need a drop.
बाय
Give them no ground.
को भाई कर दो
नो मैन
खेल रहा है तो भाई मैं
Y'all need a
वाला
gun?
ट्रिप
Can I
देता
spot you?
ए स्मोक
मिड भी है क्या
ना
Nah, right there.
फ्लैग रख तू मिड में वायर है
Spike down A.
भाई वो लोग
मिड में दो है
नो स्मोकर नो इनिशिएट
बी में देख
मैं दोनों मिड में थे
Right there.
तुम्हारा पूरा एक खाली है वो वेंट से आ सकते हैं नहीं तो ओवर से आ सकते हैं
इसमें इवेंट का
Spike हो
अरे
गया।
अपने पे स्पाइक है
Right there.
वाओ वेरी नाइस
स्पाइक तो भाई पहले सेकंड से है तुम पे
One enemy remaining.
मुझे पता ही नहीं था मैं सीधे स्पाइक पे भागता नहीं तो
I'm out.
Move in after I strike.
बी आएंगे आई गेस
Yeah.
Yeah. Go and be.
नो पिक कर रहा हूं यहां पे कुछ यूटन हेल्प करो यार वुमेन फ्लैश को मत दो
बी आएंगे वो
अरे वो हार्बर का अल्ट है केयरफुल रहना
वही
I got eyes here.
साइफर राउंड स्टार्ट होते ही यहाँ पे आगे केज फेंक।
अभी मत पुश कर, अभी मत
मैं दे रहा हूँ
ये पे शॉट।
लेट स्मोक देना, लेट स्मोक देना।
अरे कर दिया मैंने, माय बैड।
चल चल ये देख तू, मिड में ट्रैप है, कैम है, तू देख। कोई नहीं है
यार, मतलब इसलिए बोल रहे हैं
माय बैड।
74 रे हट।
Spike planted.
कितना मारा था भाई जेट को?
Last player standing.
सेव कर लेना आप।
Gun here.
अच्छा
बी तो आ ही नहीं रहे यार, वो एक खेलूं क्या मैं?
अच्छा
ये राउंड भी जाएंगे वैसे वो साइफर पी।
हां तो फिर रेज रेज तू मेरे अपोजिट ऑप लगा, समझ रहा तू?
मैं ये राउंड ऑफ नहीं कर रहा, अल्ट करूंगा, ये राउंड करता हूं। सुन गेको, वो यहाँ पे कहीं फ्लैश करता है इंस्टेंटली, वो तोड़ दियो, अभी मत कर फ्लैश जो भी, उनको आने दे, पुश कर दे। यहाँ पे कहीं फ्लैश आएगा बाय साइफर।
नो बी
तेरे पास गन नहीं है साइफर बाय।
बी पे देखो साउंड नहीं है।
नहीं कोई साउंड नहीं है बी पे, यही है।
इसने अल्ट कहाँ की?
ए पे
यार 120।
Spike planted.
मुझे कर दे यार, फक
मैं बाई नहीं करा।
जज पड़ गया रे। तेरे को अब पता चल रहा है।
117 है और रेज 117 है, जेट 80।
एक एल्बो, 1 सिटी 1 एल्बो,
दोनों लो है।
एल्बो 1 हेवन। हेवन
One enemy remaining.
Nice try.
थोड़ा फाइट लो ना, एमएन दो मत इतना है।
Vibe check, we feeling good? Hope so.
गेको तो थोड़ी यूटिल वगैरह फेंकता नहीं तो यार, बल्ट कर देता भाई।
Right there. Get on that.
क्या अभी खेल बी मिड खेल।
Careful here.
एक और राउंड भाई, आराम से पीडी।
मादरचोद बी चले गए वो।
नहीं
है। अरे वो लोग स्लो ही खेलते हैं ब्रो, डब्ल्यू करने का आदत नहीं है।
नहीं है मिड देखो।
बी है भाई, बी हो गया।
बी हो गया, बी पे एक है प्लांटिंग।
Spike planted.
Up and away.
हार्बर तो था उधर, दो बंदे
मिड होल्ड करते
बंदा
रहे
मेन था।
साइड
I'm out.
कर ले, थोड़ा और होल्ड कर ले भाई।
Cover going out.
Run, little man.
चल
यार मेन के लिए प्लांट है। स्मोक कर, डिफ्यूज कर।
स्मोक है, हाफ कर ले। हो जाएगा ओ हाफ।
Last player standing.
स्मोक नहीं था क्या?
One enemy remaining.
अरे अल्ट खोल देता ना, सारे उधर ही बैठे हुए तो केको, समझा? मैं पुश कर देता उसके बाद।
Last round before the switch.
Here. This is it. Get those guns.
एक और राउंड, एक और।
फिर छोड़ा क्यों बे बी? मेरे को ये नहीं समझ में आया, हमने तो एंट्री हुई नहीं थी।
मैं देखता हूँ भी।
ड्रॉप देना कोई।
ठीक है, मैं हेवेंस खेल रहा हूँ, ठीक है? तो जैसे ही आएगा बताना, मैं स्मोक रेडी है, ठीक है?
I got eyes here.
भाई उनका जेट डैशन मारता है भड़वा एकदम।
Get out of my way.
अबे बहन चो क्या माँ चुदरी है भाई बस।
Saw you, Mosh.
Smokes there.
Spike planted.
Up you go. Somebody's there.
कर दे।
Hi.
तीन बैक से क्या हालत है मदर चोद इसका?
Tag. Wanna go again?
Last player standing.
My buddy's defusing. Sorry, coach.
अच्छा नहीं देखो तू जानता था तो इधर ही कर देता ना अल्ट हेवन पे।
भाई देखो थोड़ा कॉल वॉल भी करना यार। सही में सो गया तू तो।
Yeah.
ये मैं डिकोई करता हूँ, तोड़ता हूँ, आ जाओ। अरे आ जाओ भाई, आ जाओ।
आ जा मिड आ जाओ। साइबर तो लर्क कर ले थोड़ा लेट।
हाँ मैं लर्क कर रहा हूँ।
वेंट्स आ जाइयो। वेंट स्मोक दे ओमेन एक बी हेवन दे दे। पहले वेंट्स दे दे।
I got eyes here.
देखना बी केयर।
Time to jump.
Yeah. Dizzy's up top.
ये आओगे क्या गाइस?
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
तो प्लांट तो ठीक है प्लांट करो प्लांट।
One city.
ए यार एक पे।
Shot my wingman.
Last player standing.
Careful here.
भाई बिना एक भी बंदे को मारे कैसे प्लांट कर रहे हो? थोड़ा फाइट कर लो यार।
प्लांट नहीं करना था वही ब्रो। तुम लोग किधर? एक सेकंड ये रोना बंद करिए। इधर कौन मरा था अपने ये पे?
अरे मैं ये पे लर्क कर रहा था ठीक है, और मेरे को लगा तुम लोगों ने भी प्लांट कर रहे हो तो सारी रोटेशन हो गई होगी, लेकिन एक बंदा ये पे ही था।
साइड ये को प्लांट मत भेजो ऐसे, मतलब मैं बैक साइड ही तो क्लियर किया, बाकी अपने बंदे सारे लग पे थे। ओमेन नहीं था अपने पास, रेज नहीं।
ओमेन तो आ गया था भाई। कहां नहीं था? बी हेवन से तुम्हारे पास कवर था, साइड क्लियर कर दी थी।
सिटी खाली था ना।
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Satchel out.
Up and away.
कोने में है।
Spike down A.
आना साथ में। हेलो
3v3 विनेबल गन्स है।
बाइक साइड में है। हेलो
मेन एक
26 नाइस मेन
सिटी आएगा शायद।
नाइस
सिटी कैर
Fake teleport. Cutting through.
सेव दे रहा।
से प्लांट है।
Reloading.
चिपक के खेलो दोनों।
मैं इधर देख रहा हूँ तो उस तरफ देख ले बस पता।
ठीक है। चल गया भाई।
You say something? Sorry, ear's still ringing.
आ जाओ वापस आ जाओ। यही आ जाओ। ये आ जाओ। ओमेन मैं जब सैचल करूंगा
रुक
तू ऐसे फ्लैश दे दे।
अच्छा चलो रुको भाई, अभी बात करना।
पहले हेवन सिटी स्मोक दे दे फिर दे दे।
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
जा रहा हूँ ठीक है।
Dizzy's up. That's spike, Wings. Right there. Blow him up, Mosh. You did good. Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
One enemy remaining.
Ammo, nice. Gun here.
रेज इसको मार के वो
एचपी नहीं है मेरे पे। हेलो एचपी नहीं है मेरे पे। क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग?
तो 1v1 समझ के खेल ले, तो 1v1 समझ के खेल ले से।
Yeah.
कैमरा ऑफ कर।
ट्रिप
नाइस शॉट।
नाइस।
Gun here.
We know more than we do.
वापस सेम करते हैं, एग्जैक्ट सेम।
मेरे पास अल्ट है, मैं तो अल्ट कर रहा हूं।
हेवन जा ना, तो अल्ट करके हेवन जा, ठीक है?
नहीं भाई,
हेवन नहीं, साइड
ही जाएगा क्या? जा कोई दिक्कत नहीं, जहां भी देख ले। बस मैं हेवन जाता है।
देखो गन
यहां पे पीछे छुपा हुआ था, तो देखो
उसको फ्लैश कर दियो, ठीक है? बंदा दिखते ही फ्लैश कर दियो, यूट्यूब में सर्च मार।
Cutting through.
आर्मर नहीं है।
I'll handle this.
Cover going out.
साइड क्लियर।
फ्लैश हो गया गलती।
कोई ना, सीटी पे एक साइड क्लियर है।
लो है साइपर 80।
They're not ready. Dizzy's up top.
72 आर्मर, 55 साइपर।
Last player standing.
Nice.
I'm gonna save.
Come be A again.
यार पता है वहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम क्या होगी ना कि दो जन मतलब उन्होंने पूरा साइड
ये देखो को इधर
पूरा साइड क्लियर था, तुम लोग पीक देके मरे, वैसे वो लोग साइड तक नहीं पहुंचे थे। फालतू में
साइफर ड्रॉप दे दे। मैंने गन ड्रॉप किया।
ठीक है।
Camera taken out.
Cover going out.
Jet's grounded.
Where is everyone?
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Close. Red.
Wingman's down.
Nice. साइड साइफर अकेले है साइड। वेंट्स आ रहे।
One enemy remaining.
साइपर
साइड, you can go.
I know exactly where you
Omen, you have ult. निकल
पीछे।
Watch them. I have the spike.
हेवन के लिए प्लान दे रहे हैं ना?
हां, हेवन कर ले जरा।
सिटी
देख ले बस।
Last player standing.
भाई साहब
लॉल
था।
हेवन आ रहा है।
हाय हट गया।
Clutch.
Look for my shadows. They
Reloading.
सेव करेगा तो भाई है।
I need this.
कंट्रोल ले गया गाइस। हेलो।
ठीक है।
Thrash is ready.
स्मोक मत करना वेंस, मैं ले लेता हूँ। रेस तेरे पे रॉकेट है, यूज करना है या लर्क कर रहा है?
लर्क कर रहा हूँ, ट्राई करता हूँ। ऐसे मत कर भाई, बंदा स्पॉट हो गया, पता है उसको।
तू रेस
ले, I'll kill the vents guy।
फायदा नहीं है भाई। चिल होल्ड, उसने देख लिया।
होल्ड कर, प्लांट मत दे।
क्या कर रहा है?
अल्टा मेरे पे।
Thrash is ready.
102 2A गाइस, 2A साइबर
140
रेज ए जाओ ना।
Plant the spike, Wings.
एकदम लो है।
102 है रेज।
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
Last player standing.
तो लो है भाई।
नहीं लगा भाई, क्या मैं बोलूं यार।
लो नहीं है वो।
दो बंदा मारा, दो बंदा को मैंने मारा।
कैसे नहीं करते? 10 बार बोला मैंने 2 लोग हैं। तुम भाई क्या क्लियर कर रहे हो? क्या क्रॉसर रखते हो भाई एकदम? एक बंदा हेवन स्पॉट हो चुका है, उसको 2 लोग मिलके मार क्यों नहीं रहे? 10 बार कॉल देना पड़ा भाई। 2A रिएक्ट नहीं कर रहा।
इधर आ रेस रेस ना 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 ना, तू लर्क मत कर ब्रो, फायदा ही नहीं है रेस लेके। कौन लर्क करते? मैं लाइफ में पहली बार देखा। इधर आ के बी पे अल्ट कर, एंट्री दिला।
भाई ट्रिप में
मैं लिटरली लाइफ में पहली बार देखा भाई। आज हेड को तो देखो।
डाल तू।
अरे मैं सब कुछ डाल दूंगा, बट ये कैसे कर लेता है भाई, तुमको समझ नहीं है।
राउंड निकालने के लिए भाई क्या एंट्री करके हो?
राउंड का निकाला तूने? इतना तो आगा जा।
साइफर इधर आ।
कम प्लान
तेरे पे स्पाइक है, तेरे पे स्पाइक है।
वो उठा अपना।
Get out of my way.
क्या एम्बुलेंस खेल रहे हो भाई? एकदम बेवकूफ हो भाई सारे। यहाँ पे क्यों बैठे हो गांडू की तरह? सीटी वीटी कुछ करो ना, कुछ चूतियों की तरह खेल रहे हो।
ब्रो तू प्लान
पूरी साइड मिल गई भाई। अल्ट करके क्या किया तुमने? क्या किया? क्यों किया मैंने अल्ट भाई? पूरी साइड है हमारे पास। बेंचो बैक साइड और मेन खेल रहे हैं सारे।
ब्रो तुम ओपन में मरे रे, ओपन में।
अरे गांडू थोड़ा कंट्रोल लेगा साइड का।
गाली मत दे भाई, गाली मत दे।
कैसे नहीं?
सुनो अबे सुनो मैं बैक स्टेप देख रहा हूँ, तो फिर 4 बंदे क्यों देख रहे हैं? क्यों मेरे साथ सिटी खेल रहे हो? एक बात बताओ। जाओ ना, फिर बात क्या दिक्कत क्या है?
ओमन और मैं तो साइड पे थे। अच्छा कोई ना रेस, तू म्यूट कर, तू लर्क कर। तेरे से एंट्री नहीं होगा, मैं कर लेता हूँ।
तेरी मम्मी में एंट्री करूंगा भाई सीधा।
नहीं भाई, कोई नहीं तू लर्क।
चूतिया वन ट्रिक हर मैप पर
अबे चुप
रंडी एक एजेंट खेलता है बस। मां का लौड़ा अच्छा भी नहीं है बस।
चलो आ जाओ।
अटेंशन
सेव दे रहा, प्लांट सेव दे रहा।
हर राउंड बस एक चीज किया है, एमेन पे फ्लैश स्पैम कर करके बेंचो पीक ले रहा है।
One enemy remaining.
कोई ना भाई, मैं एंट्री दिला रहा हूँ ना, तू लर्क कर, चिल कर।
He says their bullets tickle.
देखो नहीं आता तो नहीं आता ब्रो, एंट्री सिंपल है।
तेरे को कुछ नहीं आता भाई, तेरे को सिर्फ योरू मिलना है।
भाई रेस मत लड़ हो गया भाई। क्या इस तरह से कर रहा है? हो गया
साला सुबह के 3 बजे
भाई लड़ मैं गाली तो नहीं दिया ब्रो, मैं बस ये बोल रहा हूँ उसको एंट्री नहीं करना आता है
तो ट्राई हार्ड क्यों कर रहा है जब तेरे को खुद वन ट्रिक करना है?
बैठ जाओ रे। अरे शॉट रे
प्लांट सेव दे रहा। प्लांट सेव
Back to me. Saw you, man.
70
हेवन है तो ट्रैश पे खेल रहा हूँ मैं। राइट साइड तेरा देख रहा हूँ मैं।
I know exactly. Shot my wingman. Dizzy's up. Dizzy has targets.
One enemy remaining here.
नाइस वन गाइस, नाइस वन।
अरे किसी ने रेस का शॉट देखा क्या? मेन पे जेट।
अरे मत कर भाई, योरू मत कर।
मत कर रहे हैं।
अरे नहीं तूने देखा?
ठीक है भाई, ठीक है, चल ठीक है, हो गया। दे गेको प्लांट करेगा क्या? कर ले।
मैं क्या बोलता हूँ?
आजा इधर आजा, जोरो इधर आजा।
फ्लैश दे।
काम कर।
उमन तू सीधा अंदर अल्ट करना, हम लेते हैं डायरेक्ट कंट्रोल।
चलो ठीक है
ठीक है भाई। जेट तू आना साथ में, घुसियो तू। उमन अल्ट कर रहा है
भाई, उसको नहीं आता, मैं आ रहा हूँ।
मिड से आता हूँ मैं।
मुझे आता है।
Up and away. Dizzy Enemies down, right there.
शॉटगन
इको
रुको ना, फ्लैश देता क्लोज। हटो हटो हटो।
Someone is A. Enemy spotted A. Reloading.
मल्टीपल है।
डेड वन है। अरे उड़े ना उस पर, उड़ा तो नहीं।
सेफ प्लांट
Here.
वुमेन वन है।
पर लो है।
Right there.
भाई सेफ प्लांट है यार, तुम लोग का नहीं है। नाइस वन रे, नाइस।
That's right.
Wouldn't
You
they go?
tell him. Gun here. Gun.
I'll make them remember they're only human.
Thanks.
चिल रे।
कहाँ जाना?
वही पिक पर पिक
अरे वुमेन उसको लड़ कर नहीं देना यार, तू आ जा ना हमारे साथ। उससे नहीं, क्या बोलूं।
चुप रहे, हो जाए यार, रहने देना भाई, हो गया तो।
अब तो दो बंदे क्यों लर्क कर रहे हो, ये बोल रहा हूँ मैं। एक बंदा तो
नहीं लर्क नहीं है, रुक मारने दे।
Time to jump.
हार्बर है ऊपर, ठीक है, केयरफुल रहना। हेवन हार्बर है।
Blinded.
Dizzy's up top.
साइफर भी है।
हेल।
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose.
भाई दो जाने।
Blow him up, Mosh.
ये जाना है क्या? जा सकते हो।
Going A.
देखना जेट हो सकता है। ध्यान से।
Dizzy's up. Wingman's planting.
गाइस आओ ना वापस।
Standing.
एक का कॉल दिया भाई उसने।
Spike
एक बंदा
stick.
लर्क कर
Thanks,
लेते,
little
बाकी
man.
सब वापस आ जाते।
नाइस ट्राई। देख सुनो, मैं फाइट ले लूंगा, मैं मार भी दूंगा, ठीक है। तुम लोग आराम से इधर उधर घूमो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है भाई। तुम लोग बस प्लांट करते हो, क्या देख लेंगे हम लोग।
अबे वो सब ठीक है बे, वहाँ पे जब मैं मरा ना तो एक जब कॉल दिया उसने एक हाथ, दो लोगों को एटलीस्ट रोटेट करना था वहाँ से। मन अपना खेल करता उधर लड़।
यही चलो, मेरे पास साल्ट है, साइड दे देंगे। और
Reloading.
हार्बर का अल्ट ऑन पे।
Crash is almost ready. Take your point. What's up, fam?
Yalla.
ऊपर फ्लैश कर रहा है को।
Time to jump.
बैक।
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
यार मैं ब्लाइंड हो गया।
There's my buddy. Spike planted.
आओ ना गाइस साइड।
Crash is
एक और है।
ready.
शॉट रे।
Shot Thrash.
होल्ड कर रहे हैं, तेरा तू होल्ड कर रहे हो, तू होल्ड। तू मत पिक दे, उनको पता नहीं है तू है इधर।
Mosh pit.
एक और है।
Last player standing.
I suggest you move.
One enemy remaining.
पीछे खेल।
ओह
भाई रेज भाई ऐसे नहीं करते यार, ऐसे नहीं करते यार रेज। भाई तेरा गेम था प्रॉपर।
Switching sides. Overtime.
अब तो मैं समझा ही क्यों लर्क मार रहा है।
Let's talk.
I need a drop. Thanks.
गेको अच्छा हेवन पे यार ये चूतिया आ गया।
स्मोक रेडी है, ठीक है, तुम लोग बोलना।
Hey, what's good?
अरे नहीं, इसको बेड बना के 2 किल लेते हैं जरा।
Right there. I got eyes here.
ट्रैप दे रहा हूँ. बी पे कोई नहीं. जा जाओ गाइस.
चुतिया ने पूरा बेट किया और मर गया रड्डी की तरह.
इजी
कुतिया रांड की तरह मर गया जब उसकी मम्मी मरी.
Wingman's defusing.
चुतिया ईगो भी बेट करने के चक्कर में राउंड थ्रो कर रहा है रड्डी का बच्चा.
Here.
One enemy remaining.
Heaven,
last heaven.
तू कर, तू देखिए.
Nice shot.
Please.
हाफ नहीं हुआ लॉल.
हो जाएगा.
कैसे हो
Rush
गया?
is ready. Beep. Enough of
What the fuck?
भाई एटलीस्ट जब हम रीटेक कर रहे हैं साला थोड़ा चुप हो जाओ भाई प्लीज.
Switching sides. Match point.
गाली ग्लोज स्टार्ट हो जा रहा है तुम्हारा.
चुतिया ने ऐसे ट्राई हार्ड करना है लेकिन पूरा गेम थ्रो करता है थोड़ा.
इंसान जब 15-20 पे बैठता है वो बात ही तो करेगा भाई. देखो अटैक में काम गया, पूरा टीम किधर है, ये किधर गया. देखो इंस्टिंक्ट भाई,
हार्ड करना होता है और फिर थ्रो करना होता है चीज़ को. चूज अ साइड ब्रो.
टीम के बाहर होल्ड करो, मिड मारने. ब्रेचर
Cutting through. Deep.
Shadows. Someone's there.
Cover going out.
अरे एक ही टैग है फिर.
Last player standing.
Right there.
Switching sides. Overtime.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or 50 of them.
Yeah.
Let's go. I need a drop. Thanks.
Yeah.
Time to jump.
मैं चले जाता हूँ, तू एम नहीं खेल ले इसके साथ.
Yeah.
ये क्या?
मिड
होल्ड कर. गेको हार्बर यही होगा मोस्टली. ये फेक कर रहे हैं वो.
हां
ये कह रहे कर रहे हैं.
पीछे आजा.
हार्बर भी था.
बाहर रहने दे, बी में छोड़ देते. प्लांटिंग है.
2 मिड पे है, 2 मिड.
फ्रेंड से एक आएगा थोड़ा वेट.
2 मिड पे है, 2 मिड.
Time to jump.
फ्रेंड्स देख ले. देखो
भाई 120.
Last player
एक
standing.
मेन पे है, एक मेन पे है.
One enemy remaining.
हेवन हियर. जुगाड़ फाड़ दी.
Switching sides. Match point.
Nice one.
Let's reset. Deep breaths and all that.
भाई मैंने क्या हगा रे वहाँ पे. मैं भी स्कोप खोल देता तो मर जाता हूँ. पर मेरा हगना इसलिए था कि
आजा साइफर साथ आजा.
कहाँ जा रहे हो?
एक
बी कम. इट्स ओके.
फास्ट कर बिल्कुल. फिर से मैं स्लो आऊँ प्लांट के बाद.
आओ प्लांट के बाद नहीं, थोड़ा ध्यान देना उसका फुटस्टेप्स पे.
Cutting through.
Cover going out.
टाइट है.
Last player standing.
उधर ही बैठा है.
Down B. Switching sides. Overtime.
भाई पिछली बार 3 लोग ने वेट किया भाई, इस बार 2 लोग वेट कर रहे हैं यार।
भाई बी पे रेस तू अगली बार ना यहाँ पे सैचल मारना, ठीक है? मैं इस साइड ब्लाइंड कर दूंगा बैक साइड।
काउंट तो निकलने दे। बी पॉजिटिव इंसान।
Let's do what we do.
मैं ओडन कर रहा हूँ इधर।
बी पे कोई नहीं है, बी के बाहर एक यार
होंगे फिर डेफिनेटली।
बहुत स्लो खेल रहा है, बहुत स्लो खेलेंगे।
यही आएंगे वो, और ए घुस सकते हैं वो रैम्स के को।
नाइस। रैम्स केयर। बी पे कोई नहीं अभी भी।
Sana.
मेरा कैम देख रहा है तेरा अमन।
ठीक, ऊपर भी देख रहा है ना?
हाँ ऊपर भी देख रहा है।
7 सेकंड स्मोक। वेट, जस्ट वेट।
Right there.
One enemy remaining.
ये भी हेवन है।
होल्ड कर।
वेंट्स था ये।
Bomb buddy out.
30 seconds left.
भाई वॉकआउट कर दिया, गिर गया।
Last player standing.
थ्रो हो रहा है बस भाई।
I know exactly where.
पुश कर दे उस।
10 seconds left.
Not on. Nice buddy.
भाई ऐसे थ्रो मत करो यार, होल्ड कर लो। मर रहा जाके एक बंदे से। प्लांट का वेट कर रहा था, करना है तो उसको प्लांट।
आओ अभी 100% भी आओ, बोलो ना। ना रेस तो बस अंदर सैचल करना है यहाँ, ठीक है? यू डू तो जा रहा है बैक साइड, बढ़िया। बस मैं बैक साइड पूरा फ्लैश कर दूंगा, ठीक है? साइफर पक्का मिलेगा तेरे को। मेरे को हेवन बस स्मोक करना है।
सिर्फ मांगे
को प्लांट दे, मेरे ये को प्लांट दे, मैं केस दे दूंगा। ये को प्लांट दे चल।
वन
ब्रो भाई एकदम बढ़ रहा है भाई। फील्डिंग है उनका, 3 लोग पीक मार।
3 फ्लैश है भाई, योरू के पास एक नहीं डालना, पीक करते तो ट्राई पीक कर रहा है भाई।
नहीं फ्लैश नहीं, ये बॉटम ब्रेकर सुपर है।
Let's rotate.
14 year old
सुपर बॉटम फ्रैग।
Last player standing.
I suggest you move.
को जैसे पता था भाई कि बी ही फिर से आएंगे, बैठो भैंस क्या कोडिंग लेके।
और भाई हर जगह बैठे थे वो, ऊपर नीचे साइड,
ऊपर नीचे सब जगह 3 लोग थे वहां पे सामने। Let's go, one more race.
Mosh pit.
भाई मत करो ड्रॉ भाई, जीतेंगे। इतना खेला है भाई।
30 seconds left. Switching sides.
खत्म भाई।
नहीं बोलूं।